So Darren, very emotional victory back in May in Liverpool, but talk to me about the emotions after this win here in Dallas today.
One good point, I didn't cry again. Yeah, it was still emotional because it's in my first numbered card. I'm used to fighting on fight nights, so it was a big deal for me. And to get a win against someone in his hometown, even more of a big deal to me. So I'm really happy for that, and can't wait to go again. So yeah, it was emotional, but I loved it at the same time.
He put the pressure on early. Did you feel at all like you need to come out in the second round and kind of shift the momentum back?
He did put the pressure on me at the beginning, and I said to my coaches afterwards, like, sorry, I started slow, but I'm the kind of guy that you just put me in the deep end, I deal with it, I'll swim and find that surface, I'll always come back, and that's what I did. And I knew from watching this guy previously, he's gas tank, he ain't got much good cardio, and I just thought, okay, you had me the first round. My coach Paul said to me, it's okay, like if he has the first round, it's fine, second round, fine, you always come back, and that's what I did. I see him gassing out. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think I caught him with elbow, and that's how it finished. But I just knew, overall, I just knew they had no gas tank, and that's when I found the finish.
As I said, it was an emotional victory in Liverpool. You came into that fight with a lot of pressure on your shoulders. We kind of talked briefly last night about how you could come out just not feeling that. But did you feel that when you went to the octagon?
No, man. I mean, like my coach Chris says, when that music plays, you be yourself. And it's true, when that music plays, I'm myself, This time, I mean, Liverpool was a bit more serious because I was coming off the back of 3 losses. So I remember I came out focused, straight faced, didn't touch no one's hands. But this time I just felt nice and relaxed. I'm in your hometown, I don't care. I still put my hands out, gave everyone a clap and that. And that walkout is where I get most relaxed. But then just saying that, in the first round, I was too relaxed. But I made up for it second round, so it is what it is.
Now you kind of look at the rest of the division. You've got 2 wins in a row now, so that's very big. Like, do you kind of look at the top 15 and try and pick someone off there, maybe?
Yeah, man. I mean, I look at anyone they put in front of me, I deal with. But it's up to my coach and my management to sit down and say, okay, well, we'll give you this guy, give you this guy. As a fighter, we're not going to say no, but it's all about fighter safety and give you time to improve and progress. So anyone they put in front of me, I'll deal with. So top 15, top 20, top 2, whatever it is, I'll deal with it.
Camp, like leading up to it, knowing that you're coming into another guy's backyard, does that add any extra motivation for you, or is it just like any other fight?
Motivation, it's just normal to me. I just treat it like I'm back home. Like my coach says, I'm in his territory, but if you come in the gym on a Monday night, you deal with him same way. So it don't matter where you are, the octagon is the octagon. Do you know what I mean? You're fighting that man in front of you, so it don't matter where it is. I mean, they cheer for him, they cheer for me. I've dealt with that. I fought in Brazil, I got boos, They were saying like, you're gonna die in Portuguese, and I was just dancing to their boos, so that pressure is nothing to me, I don't have to deal with it, so yeah.
After the fight, you said something along the lines of, I'm from East London, of course I know how to fight. Like, can you kind of explain, I guess, for the rest of the world who might not know what that means, like, what did you mean by that?
Oh, I'm from London, everyone knows where London is, but the east part of London, you know what I mean? And we don't, I'm not saying we go around and taking shots like a donut, but I mean, like, I've got a chin, and that's what we're about in the East London, always repping. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, search it. East London, baby.